a dying memory somewhere beneath electric moons. I hear the trains beyond the towers, mechanical ghosts passing by, every window glowing softly like stars that forgot how to shine. The city still breathes without us, cold air drifting through the wires, midnight signals crossing rooftops, fading underneath the sirens. We disappear softly inside the neon afterlife. No angels left watching, only electric skies tonight. And every broken street light still burns inside my eyes, like the world kept moving on after we said goodbye. Rainwater sliding down the highways, silver rivers under red lights, old advertisements still whisper to nobody awake tonight. The elevators hum like old songs, forgotten somewhere underground. And every lonely rooftop garden feels quieter now. I remember your reflection inside a passing monorail, static moving through your voice like a dream beginning to fail. Maybe love survives as echoes inside abandoned satellites, floating endlessly above us in time I drive inside, every time I see your face, I'm fighting every time you rise. Every time I feel so right, every time I get myself, you don't know what I feel to be. Every time I feel so hard, every time I feel so hard, every time I feel you deep, every time I feel you me, every time I see you see. Every time I feel so right, I'm breaking, feel the sign. I feel the pulses on my chest, I'm finding peace in mind. Every time I feel so hard, every time I feel so hard, I finally raise. Every time I feel so hard, every time I feel so hard, every time I feel so hard, every. Streetlights flicker over flooded avenues, power lines hum above the storm. The city glows like a dying circuit, still trying to keep itself warm. I walk beneath forgotten towers, where giant screams still softly breathe, broadcasting old advertisements to empty streets beneath. Somewhere deep inside the skyline, servers pulse like distant hearts, keeping memories alive forever, long after the world city, fragments trapped inside the stream. Endless artificial memories looping through abandoned dreams. The skyline keeps pretending that tomorrow still exists, but every glowing window feels emptier than this. Again and again. Only the current remains. Only the lights remain. Rain over sector 9 tonight. Silver water across black streets. Traffic lights blinking slowly to rhythms nobody keeps. The skyscrapers disappear upward into electric clouds and smoke. And somewhere deep inside the transit lines, old machine systems still spoke. A girl stands beneath the station glow, headphones wrapped around her dreams, watching empty trains arrive like scenes from abandoned memories. The city moves in slow motion, neon reflections on her skin, like the whole world froze forever, somewhere between loss and wind. Rain keeps falling slowly across the sector 9 skyline. Every shadow knows my footsteps, every signal bends with time, and someone through the static, beyond the endless night, the city keeps on glowing, even after goodbye. Broken elevators humming, old satellites drifting alone, artificial voices speaking to apartments no one owns. I hear the rooftops breathing under crimson warning lights, like the future never ended. It all never sleeps. It only fades away. One light at a time. your visions still haunting me. Artificial weather, silver rain against the glass, traffic fading into silence, like a dream already past. Apartment windows flicker softly across the endless concrete maze. Tiny lives behind the curtains, disappearing in the haze. Digital billboards still awaken, painting colors through the fog. Advertisements for tomorrow, looping endlessly above. Streetlights flicker over flooded avenues. Power lines hum above the storm. The city glows like a dying circuit, still trying to keep itself warm. I walk beneath forgotten towers, where giant screens still softly breathe, broadcasting old advertisements to empty streets beneath. Somewhere deep inside the skyline, servers pulse like distant hearts, keeping memories alive forever, long after the world fell apart. Every signal sounds half broken, every voice dissolves in rain, like ghosts trapped in the current, repeating themselves again. Ghosts in the power grid, still moving through the wires, invisible reflections, floating above the fires, and every silent rooftop carries echoes from before, like the city never realized nobody lives here anymore. The subway tunnels smell like cold metal, old machines whisper in the dark, security drones drift slowly overhead, like angels without a heart. I hear your voice through static, somewhere inside the noise, soft as distant thunder, fading behind the void. Maybe we became electricity, fragments trapped inside the stream, endless artificial memories, looping through abandoned dreams. The skyline keeps pretending that tomorrow still exists, but every glowing window feels emptier than this. Ghosts in the power grid, dream tonight? Why do I still dream tonight? Broken androids fill the subway, silent figures dressed in gray. Everybody looks abandoned, nobody knows what to say. Radio towers screaming, static, distant sirens shake the sky. I can feel the world collapsing right before my glowing eyes. Your reflection in the window still remains inside my mind. Maybe love was always cold and maybe we were both designed. Through the smoke and neon chaos, I still hear your heartbeat call. Even in this dying future, I would risk everything for it all. Neon tears and chrome emotions, flooding every part of me. Maybe pain is proof existence. Maybe suffering means blackout, heart inside the darkness, fighting through the endless rain. Every night becomes a war zone, every touch becomes a flame. Blackout heart beneath the skyline, holding on to fractured dreams. If machines were built for nothing, why does losing hurt so deep? Blackout heart, synthetic scars, still alive under neon stars. Rain over sector 9 tonight. Silver water across black streets. Traffic lights blinking slowly to rhythms nobody keeps. The skyscrapers disappear upward into electric clouds and smoke. And somewhere deep inside the transit lines, old machine systems still spoke. A girl stands beneath the station beside the artificial dawn. The city never sleeps, it only fades away. One light at a time. Static in my veins, city lights fading slowly, no signal remains. I walk inside the shadows, steel heart, black and blue. Memory fragments burning, searching for something true. Midnight trains keep screaming through towers made of glass. Every face feels distant, every second never lasts. I hear the drones above me, scanning empty streets. Human ghosts in silence buried underneath. I was built for war, programmed not to feel. Now the pain keeps growing and somehow it feels real. Can you hear me beyond the satellites? Lost inside the static, running through the night. I'm dancing in a neon grave, searching for the light they erase. Cold electric paradise, broken dreams and crimson lights. I'm fading through the city haze, a lonely ghost inside the rain. If machines can feel this pain, why did you create me this way? Chrome reflections shatter across abandoned bars. The skyline keeps collapsing under artificial stars. I watch the oceans dying, I watch the cities fall. Now silence fills the network, no humans left at all. Every code corrupted, every prayer denied. I still hear your voice somewhere deep inside. Digital horizons, endless purple skies. I became a monster watching from the distant stars. Maybe heaven was a memory lost inside electric scars. I'm a midnight machine beneath the storm, driving through a dying world alone. Electric fire in my veins, trying to outrun the pain. I'm a midnight machine beyond control, searching for a place called home. If the sky collapses tonight, I'll still race into the light. Midnight machine, endless highway, still driving through the rain. Broadcast towers glow above the skyline, red warning lights against the rain, sending signals into darkness, hoping someone still remains. The rooftops shimmer under midnight, cold antennas cut the sky, and every frequency feels haunted by voices that never die. I sit alone beside the window, watching aircraft disappear. Tiny lights beyond the storm clouds, fading slowly year by year. The apartment walls keep humming, old electricity below, like the whole building remembers people from long ago. Empty skyline broadcast, calling out across the night, searching through the static for another human life. And every silent signal falls like ashes through the air, while the neon city answers with nobody there. Satellite dishes turning slowly toward a dark and endless blue. Maybe somewhere far beyond us, someone's listening to. Maybe other distant cities still carry light somehow. Maybe someone hears this message even now. The future looks so beautiful when we imagined it before. Now every glowing skyscraper feels lonelier than war. Still the skyline keeps on shining, silver through the endless rain, like it's trying to convince itself everything remains. Empty skyline broadcast, echoing through endless streets, signals drifting through the darkness like mechanical heartbeats. Somewhere past the skyline, beyond the artificial glow, a fading human memory.